Guess what Chevy is up to in 2024? They're not just launching the hybrid Corvette E-Ray, they've also jazzed up the regular Stingray model. Imagine 3 new cool colors: Riptide Blue, Cacti Green, and Seawolf Gray. But that's not all. The Corvette now comes with fresh wheel designs and 5 snazzy racing stripe colors. We like the C8-generation Chevrolet Corvette. It's like a super fast sports car, but not crazy expensive. It's kind of like getting a high-end thrill ride for half the price of fancier cars. You're not missing out on any of the excitement. It's a cool deal. People have been asking for a Corvette that can drive on all wheels for a long time. Most of these folks are from the boomer generation who just want to take their cars out in the snow. But the idea stuck around, and now, with the rise of electric cars, the C8 team thought it made sense to add all-wheel drive to the first mid-engine Corvette. Chevy's also thinking ahead. They believe this new hybrid Corvette will help people get used to the idea of a fully electric Corvette in the future. So, it's like a step towards making an electric car right there in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Picture this: a super cool engine roars right behind your head, giving you that awesome sound you'd expect from a really fancy sports car. The Corvette handles like a pro, especially on winding roads. It's like a roller coaster for your car. If you're into track days, it's a blast with its great handling and tons of power, making those speedy getaways so much fun. But here's the cool part: when you're not tearing up the track, the Corvette becomes this comfy cruiser. The inside feels all fancy with a cabin that's almost like a luxury car. The ride is smooth, and get this, there's actually a good amount of space for your stuff. But wait, there's more. If you're someone who wants to take things to the next level, there's the Corvette Z06. It's like the Corvette but supercharged for maximum excitement. So what else could you possibly want? The Corvette has it all. But what's new for 2024? The 2024 version uses special high-voltage batteries to make the front wheels go. These batteries hang out in a secret tunnel in the car where you sit. The cool part is that the car's electric all-wheel drive system decides when to use the front wheel power, like when you're going fast or turning sharply. But here's the catch: when you're speeding, like up to 150 miles per hour, the front power takes a break. It's like saying, "Okay, I did my job. Now it's your turn. Back wheels." Teamwork, you know? Making sure you have a great time without any surprises. Inside, they've spiced things up with a brand new pale green Artemis interior, super stylish. And here's the high-tech part: all models now have a cool electronic rear-view mirror that shows a video from a camera at the back. Fancy, right? Even the engine bay is getting a makeover. Both the coupe and convertible offer optional packages to make it look extra cool. Closing up the engine bay is easier now with the new power operation for the rear hatch. Nice. Safety first. Chevy added a bunch of driver assistance features as standard, like automated emergency braking, spotting pedestrians and cyclists, automatic high-beam headlamps, and lane-keeping assist. They've got you covered. Now, the tough choice: coupe or convertible? Since the coupe's roof comes off for open-top fun, that's our pick. But here's a tip: splurge a bit on the 2LT version. It brings a bunch of awesome stuff like a head-up display, wireless smartphone charging, cozy heated and ventilated seats, a toasty heated steering wheel, a booming 14-speaker Bose stereo, blind spot monitoring, and more. And if you want the Corvette to be track-ready, go for the Z51 Performance Package. It packs in all the best performance gear. The Corvette just keeps getting better. Speaking of performance, the engine in the new Corvette isn't in the front like usual. It's right behind where the passengers sit. But guess what? It's still the good old 6.2-liter pushroad V8, rocking 490 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. And if you go for the Z51 package, which includes a dual-mode performance exhaust, it cranks up to 495 horsepower. That's some serious power, right? The Z51 upgrade doesn't stop there. It throws in an electronic limited slip rear differential, super sharp brakes, and tires ready for summer fun. Now, here's a twist: the new 2024 Corvette now comes with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, a first for the Corvette. You can shift gears with a cool push button on the console or use the large paddles on the steering wheel. Sadly, no manual transmission this time. In tests, the Corvette with the Z51 package and optional FE4 magnetohelical dampers hit 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. It tore through the quarter mile in 11.2 seconds at 122 miles per hour. And when it comes to stopping, it nailed it with a braking distance of 149 feet from 70 miles per hour. On the skid pad, it pulled an incredible 1.3 Gs. Even if you go for the base model, this new Corvette is a handling hero with a mega performance. A beast on the road. Jumping inside, the mid-engine C8 Corvette remains a pure two-seater, and the futuristic interior comes lined with materials such as leather, real metal trim, and imitation suede. It even has a fancy stitched headliner. And get this, the roof of the coupe is removable. One person can handle taking it off, just like in the older Corvettes. And guess where it goes? Right in the trunk, behind the engine. How neat is that? As the driver, you're in for a treat with a squared-off steering wheel and a big 12.0-inch display that can show you all sorts of information. The infotainment touchscreen is right there, angled towards you for easy control. They really went all out to make it driver-focused. Now, if you go for the fancy 3LT package, you get even cooler stuff, upgraded materials like sewn leather all over and some slick carbon fiber trim. It's like the VIP treatment for your car. But let's talk practicality. The Corvette isn't just about speed and style. It's got two trunk areas, one at the front and one behind the engine. Together, they give you a total of 13 cubic feet of space. Chevrolet says the Corvette can fit 2 sets of golf clubs stacked on top of each other in the rear compartment. In a test done by the test and driver to prove this, they were able to fit our set of clubs easily, so Chevy's claim seems valid. When it came time to see if there was room for the carry-on size suitcases, they were able to fit 1 in the Corvette's front trunk and 2 in the rear compartment. Now let's talk fuel efficiency. The Corvette scores EP ratings of 15 miles per gallon in the city, 27 miles per gallon on the highway, and 19 miles per gallon combined. When it was taken for a spin in a 200-mile highway fuel economy test, it clocked in at 26 miles per gallon, just a smidge below the expected 27 miles per gallon. Remember the older Corvette with the engine up front? Well, that one pulled off a 27 miles per gallon result in the same test. So, it's holding its own, even with the new mid-engine setup. Fuel efficiency with a touch of speed. And when it comes to technology, the new Corvette runs on Chevrolet's infotainment 3+ system, flaunting an 8.0-inch touchscreen. This system is no slouch. It's got Bluetooth audio streaming, a 4G LTE mobile hotspot, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's like having a tech party inside your car. Using it is a breeze, and it's super quick to follow your commands. Now, let's talk safety. The Corvette has some standard driver assistance features, but if you want extras like blind spot monitoring, you might have to chip in a bit more. If you're a fan of speed, style, and cutting-edge tech, this car has it all. From the powerful V8 engine to the sleek mid-engine design, the Corvette is a true marvel on the road. Imagine an all-wheel drive Corvette and the electrifying potential of a hybrid model. What's next for this iconic car? Will it pave the way for a fully electric future? Now here's the question for you. What feature would you most want to see in the next Corvette model? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more exciting car content, and stay tuned for the next thrilling ride. Until then, keep those engines revving.